what was your goal, and now us- now the next thing that you have to that you did, what were the actions that were taken, because you have described the situation, you have described the task, and now the next thing was talking about the action that you took, and after that you have to mention the result that followed. I hope everyone who is watching this video is now aware about the star interview response technique, and if this question comes like how did you handle difficult situation, you are able to answer this question with help of storytelling. This is you can use this answer as well, but certainly if you did encounter some difficult situation and you did overcome that, you should focus upon the originality of the story, right? So I hope everyone who has who's been watching this video is able to connect, and if you're liking our video, do leave a like, do subscribe to the channel as well, and download their app from the Play Store as well. Now the next question: where do you see yourself 5 years from today? What are your long terms or medium term goals? So this is a pretty common question. We are dealing with the common questions today. So where do you see yourself 5 years from today? What are your long terms or your medium term goals? Now, because many of you get confused while answering this question, they are like, I haven't planned for that long. But you cannot answer like that. You cannot say that I haven't planned for long, I haven't planned for the next year or the next 2 years. You are asking me for the next 5 years. That's something that I didn't plan, because and it's not a compulsion that everyone has planned. But I'll tell you this, that for whenever you're looking for the job, do not look to get any job. You look for something that you want to work in your career, you want to progress in that particular domain or particular sector. So always have long term goals. Do not think of short term goals that okay, I'll get a job, I'll get any job, and after 1 year or two, or maybe let's suppose 6 months or 2 years, you will be like, I'm not able to cooperate in this job, I'm frustrated, I'm getting tensed. So better think about the long term goal, better apply into those companies which you are comfortable working with you at those positions, right? So always think about the long term goals. Now, how you have to respond to this question: in 5 years, I'll be like to be in a management position or an industry expert with the ability to train and mentor students and entry level professionals. So you're talking about that 5 years from now, I want to see myself at a level where I can train the newbies, right? I would like to gain specialized knowledge in the area of, depending upon what your area is. So you have to answer that. To be in a position to create a positive impact both on the company and global community. This is very important, because if you do add this, that you want to create a positive impact on the company and the global community, that tells that even you are a good thinker. You're thinking about what my role and how my role can impact the global community, right? And this is how you should be answering this question. But as I said, you always should look for the long term goal. You shouldn't be thinking that okay, whichever company is coming, I should get placed. No, you should be thinking about the long term goals where you see yourself working for the next 5 or 10 years. Okay, so now what is the next thing that you should? The next question: what is your dream job? This is also an important question, right? So, best response for this question, as you guys are freshers, right? You are in the campus session, campus interview. So, you can answer this way: since I'm starting out and don't have any experience yet, I would want to gain some experience and then decide which my dream job would be. This way, I would know from experience of working. So this way I would know from the experience that okay, let's suppose someone asks me what's my dream job, and then I'm like, I have too many dream jobs, and I'm certainly not particular about that. Now, but because you have to be particular while answering questions in while setting an interview, so you have to make sure that the best response that you can actually use in all the interviews that you will be sitting, that since I'm starting out and don't have any experience yet, I would want to gain some experience and then decide which my dream job would be. Because uh, let's suppose you enter the consultancy area, the consultancy domain. Now you started working in that domain, and after 1 year or 2 year, you realize that this isn't the place that I wanted to work at. That this isn't my dream job, because thinking about something and actually working over there is entirely different. So you need to make sure that, okay, this is the best response, this is the most mature response. You don't have to respond like a child that's saying, okay, I want to be an astronaut, okay, this want to be cricketer, that's my dream job. No, you have to answer it like a professional. You're going to sit in a placement, and you are an adult now. So you need to think like that. The best response for this question is, since I'm starting out and don't have any experience yet, I don't know what I do think that management or consultancy firms will be a great way to start. And but after working 1 or 2 years, you realize this isn't the place where I wanted to be. So to answer this is the right way. Now, uh, another question, that what motivates you and what are you passionate about? You need to answer those questions as well, because those questions also comes up in the interview sometimes, or like journaling. So what motivates me is to outdo myself, challenge myself by taking upon difficult problems and coming up with meaningful solutions to them. Now, while answering this question, that what motivates me is to outdo myself and challenge myself by taking upon difficult problems. Now, while you're saying that you challenge yourself by taking difficult problems, if you can supplement this with any example, let's suppose you are an Olympiad, or you have been sitting in some scholarship test, and you have ranked highly in that, right? So you and you solve complex coding problems. So you're basically saying that I take upon difficult problems and come up with meaningful solutions to them, right? So this is what motivates you. So while answering this, if you have something substantial to supplement this, that's going to be very helpful, because saying that, okay, that this is the thing that uh, motivates me is to outdo myself, but what have you done till now to outdo yourself? Like, what's the progress, what's the career growth, or what's your academic growth? You need to mention among that. Let's suppose you know I started with average grades, but now I'm considered to be one of the toppers of my college. So that's basically challenging yourself, that to outdo myself, be in academics, be in sports, be it any field. You need to tell them, you need to add an example as well, right? So these are few of the common questions that you will encounter while sitting in the interview. Now, you must be thinking that I missed upon an very basic question, that you'll always find that question: how to introduce yourself. Now, specifically about that, I have created different video. I've created a video, and that's the first video in this initiative about the campus hiring session. So, how to introduce yourself, or you go and watch that video. I have thoroughly explained. I have given a sample format as well for the interview. So go through that, and certainly, and go through this video as well, because you will be able to know what are the questions that comes up in the interview. And certainly we need to practice, so mugging up all the answers, and going and certainly there has to be some point of impromptness. You need to make sure that you moderate your answer. You cannot just mug all the answers and speak over there. No, that's not how it should be, because they will catch it. Those interviewers are very experienced person of their field, so they know, they have been sitting the interviews for a while now. So they will know that, okay, you have marked up this answer, and if they're asking you with some trick, they're asking you some tricky questions, you need to moderate yourself, right? So that's what I will tell you, and that's what will help you guys. So do practice. This is there to supplement you, that this is how you should form your answer. We are showing you a way, but the practice has to come from your end as well. So that will be very helpful. Now, if you did like a session, do leave a like for that as well, because that's very important. uh, why it is important, let me tell you. Because these are the recorded sessions, so I'm not able to connect to you guys. If you do mention in the comment section, okay sir, we were very helped by these videos, we were very helped by these all these sessions, so I'll get to know, okay, all these sessions are very helpful for the students. So, you have to make sure there is some interaction. And if you're liking the content that we are providing, do leave a like for the videos as well. I see that, the view count is more and the like count is pretty less. So that's the only complaint, that, make sure that somewhere the views and the like numbers are similarly around. And uh, not only likes, but if you do like the content, because I'll be coming up with more videos on the interview, on the campus hiring session, and certainly you don't want to miss out on that, because these are very helpful sessions. So if you do like the video, do hit the bell icon as well, because subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon, so whenever I come up with a new video on campus hiring session, you don't miss out. And certainly I'll just wish you all the best, because you have watched the video till the end. And certainly I wish you all the best for your future endeavors, for your coming interview session. I hope all these session help you crack your dream company's interview. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. And do leave a like, mention in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel as well.